so well, this is beautiful. So you brought your family down, you're going to have a night here, stealth camping.
Stealth camping.
How do you reckon you'll go?
I mean, we'll go good.
Yeah.
Let's go. No. May the stealth be with you.
We're heading south to Newcastle. We're going to do some stealth camping right on the mouth of the actual harbour, the Newcastle harbour.
Caravan parks have become way too expensive, up to $100 a night for unpowered sites. That's ridiculous. No wonder people are starting to stealth camp en masse. While caravan parks are expensive, you're not guaranteed of a good night's sleep. You're not guaranteed of any privacy. You're not guaranteed that a bikie gang won't roll up. You can head for the hills if you're doing stealth camping, but once you've committed yourself to a caravan park, you're stuck there for the night, no matter what. If you're a seasoned Vanlifer, you're familiar with the term stealth camp. Well, that's where you don't pay. You go somewhere on the side of the road and make yourself turn like a chameleon and blend into the surroundings. But for this journey and for this challenge, this mass stealth camp challenge, we're going to break every rule. We're going to hide in plain sight. In plain sight. There's no hiding. We're going to actually be parked beside signs that say no camping, fines, rangers, you name it.
We're heading south to Newcastle.
So we're travelling approximately 1,000 kilometres to Newcastle. It's about 100 kilometres north of Sydney for this stealth camp challenge. Travel along the Pacific Highway, which is cut like a hot knife through butter into mountains. So we have a nice, flat, economical ride, and here we are at Newcastle, arriving there in the dead of night.
So you're going to see this, where everyone's stealth camping in the same spot where all these signs say not to stealth camp, not to camp, no camping, fines, you name it. And on the signs they put, go away. That's being polite. There's just vans everywhere. They're saying no camper van.
So the sign here says fines exceed $109. I did see some for $120. That's really cheap on the Gold Coast. It's $600 per person in the van.
Look at this.
Now meet our brave warrior Marc. He's actually hired a van to stealth camp with his family for the night.
So what are you doing here, right? What are you?
I was just trying out the van. We just hired the van to come into Newcastle here, first timers, and loving it so far.
So you're going to stealth camp?
Yes, stealth camp, yeah.
And you're a Newcastle resident? Or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We come in here every week just for dinner and just wanted to do it, so we hired that, and here we are.
And look at all this.
Yeah, look at that.
Where else would that might happen, but with different birds?
With cockatoos down in Vaughan.
How do you know that?
It's the video I watched earlier on today.
Marc had just watched Feathered Bandits on YouTube. Stay awesome van life. They run one seaside town on the Great Ocean Road. They're the mayor, they're the police, and they're the criminals too. And then we have the good birds, the 50 endangered rare coastal emus.
Oh, this is incredible. Look at this. I'll end up being David Attenborough of van life next.
You will, ain't you?
Yeah.
Straight up to the top.
Yeah, so this is beautiful. So you brought your family down, you're going to have a night here, stealth camping.
Stealth camping.
How do you reckon you'll go?
I think we'll go good.
Yeah, I look at the sign, it said Rangers Patrol here. I hope they started about 6 in the morning on a Monday.
Yeah, I'll be going by.
So Marc's prepared, and we're prepared, and everyone else parked around us is prepared. The idea is not to get fined. If you're stealth camping, you don't want to get fined, you've lost the challenge. Oh, watch out for those rangers. Now, there's a few more rules. You can't damage any property, like that.
Out of the ruins, out from the wreckage, can't make the same mistake this time.
An example of my most creative stealth campers here.
This beautiful view to my stealth camp.
Now, my usual rules for stealth camping, I find places like this where there's boats and trailers and everything parked, especially in Sydney. Put myself in between, stay the night. I'm at Watson's Bay here, believe it or not, real exclusive suburb, opposite the Prime Minister or whatever. And there I am, tucked in for the night. Everyone just thinks I've stored the van there, but I'm in there. STEALTH.
Stealth, you know? It's not really stealth when they've got a sign out the front saying don't do it here. All right. And you can even drive down the bottom there, guys. So there's more Vanlifers turning up all the time. These signs here though, they don't really respect the signs too much. Look at that. That's funny. Number plate, number plate, number plate, number plate. Oh, got number plates. Okay. I'm in bed in Newcastle with the mass stealth camp. There's quite a lot of Vanlifers here. I reckon there would have to be, between here and beside the harbour, there would have to be at least 100 vans. So it's a pretty epic night. It's actually a Sunday night. So tomorrow being Monday, I'm going to get up early because Rangers and all that, they probably started about 6 or 7 in the morning. So if you've gone before then, and they're not working the weekend by the looks of it, you will be pretty right. So hopefully don't have to sleep with one eye open and don't get any knocks on the door or anything like that. Yeah, the last thing you want with stealth camping is the knock. You don't want that because you don't go out. Because if you go out and they put the fine in your hand, you've got the fine. But if they can't put it in your hand, they don't really know if you're inside or not. Legally speaking, they can suspect it. You can suspect it 99%, but they've got to actually put it in your hand. So the trick is when they knock, you just ignore it. Doesn't matter how long they knock, just ignore it. Plenty of vans here to knock on the door. And I noticed there's one lady, solar panels beside her van outside, and they reckon she's been here for months. So we're just staying this night here because I don't like to stay in the same spot 2 nights in a row. Yeah, we're going to do well here. This is going to save us at least between $50 to $70 because that's what they charge in these caravan parks these days. It's absolutely insane. You add that up over a week, it's too expensive. So anyway, better go to bed now. Night. Hopefully I'll just see you in the morning and haven't had a fine. Everything's cool. I have a good night's sleep. Okay. Stay awesome. Turn this thing off. Where is it? There we go. No. Lights out, all out. It's just the anxiety levels that may get you, depending on your anxiety levels. The stealth camp may be a good night's sleep or not, but I woke up to this. Absolutely brilliant. No fines, no one got fined, thank goodness. Stealth camping is alive and well in Newcastle. Actually, a bit of a smart move just to ignore it, because there's a lot of people that come here with wallets, with vans, who contribute to the local economy. So makes a lot of sense just to be van life friendly, doesn't it?
Out of the ruins, out from the rain. Can't make the signs.
So guys, I'm getting real professional now. I've even got the DJI mic on. I got it, but I just haven't been using it. So, got all the gear today. Let's cut that wind out. Let's get some good shots. And we've got some hang gliders and we've got some paragliders up here in a big crowd. Let's go and do the Stay Awesome. Show you guys what's going on in Newcastle when the sun comes out.
We are the ones that left behind.
After we checked out the ocean pool, it was worth going to Shepherd's Hill Cottage, and behind it there's a fort, and it was manned in 1940s and onward for the Second World War, a lot of times by women, because the men were off fighting in the war. Absolutely unreal, but graffiti, vandalism everywhere, but still they should preserve it a bit better, like they did the Cottage. The Cottage is awesome. Excuse the phallic symbols. No matter where you go, the vandals just can't help themselves. Now, behind the Shepherd's Fort, you will see this house, and you'll see a cliff face, and you'll see, more than likely, on a good day, air sports. Air sports will be there.
There's got to be something better out there. Love and compassion. That day is coming. All else are castles built in the air. And I wonder when we are ever gonna change. Living under the fear till nothing else remains. All the children say we don't need another hero. We don't need to know the way home. All we want is life beyond the Thunderdome. So what do we do in our lives? We leave only a mark. Will our story shine like a light, or is it the dark? Is it all or nothing?
So this is Newcastle's answer to the Great Ocean Road. We've got a walk dedicated to all our war heroes and conflicts that Australia's involved in from the First World War forward. And yeah, it's amazing when you see the shadows here. It's like the shadows that the soldiers would have left behind as they walked to wherever they were in whatever conflict. Great way to think about it anyway. It does, eh? They all cast a shadow. Anyway, lest we forget these poor buggers, they actually gave us our freedom when it was being challenged And here we are now, a dedication to them, like holograms of them, but there's like their shadows are cast over the ocean here at Newcastle. Absolutely brilliant. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and whatever you do, drive safe and stay awesome. Bye from Newcastle. Stay tuned, we still have 2 minutes to go and some funny Norman Gunston at the end.
Yeah, so we're a little bit.
Another gem in the crown for Newcastle is infrastructure and the pristinely kept buildings. If you like the video, like it, share it, and make sure you subscribe. It helps the channel. It really is important. This guy nearly ran into me. It was really close, I tell you. You got no idea. He was a bit of a beginner, I think. He nearly hit the fence. Well, I hope you enjoyed the show, and I hope you understand the Aussie humour. Do you come from another country and do not understand it? Leave a comment.
From the Norman Gunston show.
Are you Australian?
Yeah, that's right.
I don't want anything to do with your Australian faggots. Now, will you please leave me alone, you great puffed up?
I think it's
Stay off drugs. Don't end up like him.